up, dude?
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Doing okay?
Yeah, doing good.
Good.
Doing good.
Awesome. Alex, you guys know each other, don't you?
Hey, how you doing, Jacob? Good to see you.
Let's get some coffee first. Yes, absolutely.
Nice. It's such a cool.
You guys, Jacob has the bare metal Apache that I built. Was that 2 years ago now?
I think
a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah.
It was like 2 years ago. I built this 59 Chevy truck Apache. Insert photo here. I'll put a link down below to like more pictures of it because it's super rad. It's one of my favorite trucks I've ever built. And he owns it, and he gave me the ability to build that truck and the freedom to say, I trust you, do what you want, let's build a cool truck. And we built a 59 Apache with an LS3 on air ride, and it's so rad.
It's badass.
It's so much more than just that though.
I don't think people in Wisconsin even get it. Half the people that walk up to me don't even understand what's in it,
right?
And just
They're
how
like,
advanced it is.
What color are you gonna paint it?
I get that all the time. What color are you gonna paint it? They don't get it when I say it's already done.
Like it's done.
It's done.
Well, enough about all my stuff. I want to know more about your app, the medical stuff you're doing, like how that's evolved since the last time we've talked, and what I can help you with.
It's a pretty cool deal, man.
And
so where I'm at with this, where I think you can help me, is we're at this make or break scenario, and nobody really knows about it. The only people that know about it are the ones that we're stomping to the rifle approach. Let's hit this company, that company, blah blah blah. Once we get this agreement, if we can make that happen, then it really becomes a full-on nationwide push to sell virtual medicine. And that's where I need a marketing campaign.
Right.
How
to let the world know about this in the most effective way possible.
We are good with the employers and the health systems. We're not good with the end users. How do we get the end users, the world of people, to know about this and to use it? That's the trick.
Right. And that's Facebook and Instagram. Because that's the demographic that you're, like Instagram is like a sub 35-year-old demo and growing. Like these apps all start young and grow, right? Like Snapchat started with 16 and 18-year-olds. Now it's like 25 and 35, and Facebook started with college kids, and now everyone's on it. Like they start young and grow old as they mature. So Facebook and Instagram. And then getting really creative about the story and the user benefit to them. The big selling point is time savings, right? It's like you're buying the user benefit to them.
Makes sense.
Like that's where my mind is, like selling the time savings, not so much to them. Some of the other things, but it's like.
So really, we've got a time machine here, and that's.
You're buying time. That's all you're selling time.
And that's worth.
Everything. That's why Uber is as successful as it is. And it's not even that Uber doesn't even save, it's the perception of saving time. You think that like you're requesting an Uber on your app is easier than you grabbing the next cab on the street. Sometimes it's faster.
Certainty too. On the app.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna be here in 5 minutes.
Right, but it's a lot of perception of time. You're actually selling time, which is everyone's most valuable asset. Like
Absolutely.
You don't get that back. You're just wasting it. And if anybody cares about their time, they're willing to. You're not even selling it. You're like giving it to them for savings, for free. Like
that's the argument, is it? I think that's the argument.
It's time.
It's time.
Time. That's all you're doing. Anyways.
I like it.
But as far as getting it to the end user, that's the way I see it. But you're selling time.
And it's got to be through social media.
It has to be. That's the only way to get. Think about where everyone's attention is in a 15 to 40-year-old demographic. Like they're staring at their phone, even older than that, but they're staring at their phone all day. And all you're trying to do is get their attention, and then you can sell them something.
That's the key.
Show them where the value is. I think it'll be it's a home run. It's just getting it to everybody and having these brainstorming sit down with like what's the brainstorming campaign idea, how do we what's the creative, you know what I mean?
So
is it a video, is it a picture, is the copy this, is it whatever it is? Oh my God, I would go old school. Like, oh, I don't feel good. Do you have a tissue? Like, oh, there's an app for that. You know what I mean? Like, throwback. Oh, is there an app for that? Like, oh yeah, there is actually. Like, but yeah, delivering your app to the masses, I think with the right message, and there's 1,000 of them. I think it's so easy. I really do. I think it's so simple in a way. You just have to be so easy, strategic about it. I say it's simple just because I know how the system works, right? Like I don't think it's something that just so simple that like you just post something and all of a sudden everybody loves it. I think it's the strategy behind it, but knowing the strategy, knowing how it works, to me it's very easy because I know it. I know how to use Facebook.
Sure.
Because I just make it easy. I know it. Good talk. Call me when you're ready.
And I think, so I don't know how much time you've got, but I want to, thank you for the time you gave me.
Yeah, for sure.
Really
I got somewhere to be here in just a little bit, but I'm super happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have caught up.
This is great.
I'm ridiculously excited about what you've got. I mean, I think you're sitting on. You guys have got something
This
real.
television, virtual mesh.
Yeah, I think it's huge. Like, I think you know, but I don't think you know. Like,
I hope you're right.
I think it's huge.
Got some thoughts?
Yeah, hang on, sorry. Brian's telling me I need to see something. Thoughts, recap. There's so many good points to take away from that. I don't even know where to start. I think the big thing I told him though, takeaways from that meeting is just like, the audience is the most important thing. Because if you're not advertising to the right person, you have no shot at selling them anything. And I made the analogy before, if you got to really wine and dine them, I can't remember who I was talking to, but you can't go in on cold traffic on your first impression to somebody trying to sell them something, right? Several impressions of your brand, good ones, right? Bring them value, show them the value of your product, whatever it might be over several impressions, and then go in and ask them to come in and buy and save 10%, whatever your sales pitch is, but don't just try to sell cold traffic because it's not going to work. But first step is getting to the right person. Second step is getting their attention. Third step is then trying to sell to them. Agreed? Oh.